Picture this. You're sitting in that cramped airplane seat, watching flight attendants smile their way down the aisle, when suddenly you wonder what's really happening behind those polite facades. What if I told you that airlines have been keeping some pretty wild secrets from passengers for decades? Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on the aviation industry to reveal shocking truths that will completely change how you see your next flight. From hidden compartments filled with sleeping crew members to the real reason your food tastes terrible at 30,000 feet, we're about to explore the mysteries that airlines desperately hope you'll never discover. Trust me, after hearing these revelations, you'll never board a plane the same way again. Let's start with something that happens before you even step foot on the aircraft. You know that stressful boarding process where everyone rushes to get in line? Here's the first secret. There's absolutely no point in joining that chaotic queue early. Most airlines assign specific seats to passengers in advance, so your spot is guaranteed regardless of when you board. Those group numbers they announce, you don't actually have to follow them religiously. The smartest travelers board last because it minimizes the time spent trapped in that metal tube. Unless your carry-on is oversized and you're worried about overhead space, there's zero advantage to standing in that endless line. By waiting until the end, you'll also encounter fewer people clogging up the gate area and jet bridge, which actually speeds up the entire process. While you're waiting to board, take a closer look at your boarding pass. That 6-digit code isn't just random letters and numbers. It's called a passenger name record, and it's designed to identify individual passengers when multiple people share the same name. But here's where it gets concerning. This code connects to a massive database containing your birth date, contact information, credit card details, passport information, and even your IP address if you booked online. This is exactly why security experts warn against throwing boarding passes in public trash cans. Identity thieves can use that innocent-looking code to access frighteningly personal information about you. Some passengers discover an even more alarming code on their tickets, for S marks. This stands for Secondary Security Screening Selection, marking you as suspicious in the airline system. Last-minute bookings, one-way tickets, or paying with cash can all trigger this designation, leading to additional security checks and delays. Now, once you're actually aboard the aircraft, you're entering a world where physics creates some bizarre situations. Ever wonder why airplane food tastes so terrible? The answer isn't just poor cooking. At cruising altitude, cabin humidity drops to around 10%, which is actually drier than the Sahara Desert. This extreme dryness dehydrates your sinuses so severely that your ability to taste and smell becomes dramatically impaired. Your tongue's sensitivity to sweet flavors decreases by 15 to 20%, while salty flavors diminish by 20 to 30%. Airlines try to compensate by loading their meals with extra salt and sugar, meaning you're consuming far more calories than you realize. But here's a surprising solution. Noise-canceling headphones can actually improve how food tastes during flight. Studies show that loud background noise dampens our taste perception, so blocking out the engine's drone helps restore your senses. The food situation gets even more interesting when we look at pilot meals. Captains and co-pilots are strictly forbidden from eating the same dishes during flights as a safety measure against mutual food poisoning. If one pilot gets sick, the other can take control. There's even a hierarchy to pilot dining. The captain typically receives first-class meals while the co-pilot gets business-class options. Imagine the awkward dinner conversations in that cockpit. Speaking of pilot dynamics, airlines take cockpit relationships so seriously that they maintain do not pair lists. Each pilot can submit names of colleagues they refuse to work with, and the scheduling system ensures these adversaries never end up in the same cockpit. With hundreds of lives at stake, avoiding interpersonal conflicts becomes a genuine safety issue, especially during critical takeoff and landing phases. Let's talk about something that really gets passengers worried: severe weather. Hailstorms pose serious threats to aircraft, capable of shattering windshields so badly that pilots must land almost completely blind. I've seen footage of planes with nose cones completely destroyed by golf ball-sized hailstones. Lightning strikes might seem terrifying, but here's a shocking fact. Every commercial aircraft in the United States gets hit by lightning at least once per year. Before you panic, know that planes undergo extensive lightning strike simulations during testing. The aircraft's design allows electrical charges to travel harmlessly across the exterior shell and exit through extremities like wing tips, leaving passengers completely unharmed. The real danger comes from bird strikes, with over 13,000 incidents annually in the US alone. Some impacts are severe enough to destroy engines entirely. Airports employ creative solutions to keep birds away from runways. Virginia's Reagan National Airport fires blank cannons to scare birds off. Other facilities fill in ponds and replace grass with gravel to make environments less bird-friendly. Salt Lake City's airport uses pigs to hunt down and eat seagull eggs, reducing the local bird population. Some airports in France install LED screens displaying giant googly eyes to intimidate birds of prey, functioning as high-tech scarecrows. Now here's something that might make you squirm: airplane bathrooms. Contrary to popular belief, waste isn't dumped directly into the sky during flight. When you flush, powerful suction systems pull everything into disinfectant-filled holding tanks that get emptied by ground crews after landing. However, leaks do occasionally occur, creating what aviation professionals call blue ice incidents. These frozen chunks of waste and blue disinfectant have actually fallen from aircraft, with 27 documented cases in the United States between 1979 and 2003. Some have even crashed through rooftops near airport landing paths. While there's no mechanism for intentional dumping, mechanical failures can lead to these unpleasant surprises. Here's a bathroom secret that might come in handy. Airplane toilet doors can be unlocked from the outside using just one finger. Flight attendants keep this capability for emergencies, usually accessed by lifting the lavatory sign and sliding a hidden mechanism. While this knowledge could help if a child gets accidentally locked inside, using it inappropriately will definitely get you in serious trouble. Let me share some surprising statistics about flight safety that might ease your nerves. Air travel remains one of the safest transportation methods, with odds of dying in a commercial plane crash at 1 in 3.37 billion. Despite this incredible safety record, nearly 1 in 3 Americans still fear flying. Researchers analyzed data from 17 plane crashes over 35 years to determine the safest seating locations. The back third of aircraft showed a 68% survival rate, compared to 62% in front sections and 61% in middle areas. Surprisingly, aisle seats in the middle section proved worst for survival at 56%, while middle seats in the rear offered the best odds at 72%. Those tiny holes you notice in airplane windows serve crucial safety functions. As air pressure drops with altitude, aircraft maintain breathable cabin pressure, creating significant stress on windows. Normal single-pane glass would shatter at cruising altitude, so airplane windows consist of 3 strong acrylic panels. The exterior window maintains cabin pressure and keeps elements out. The middle panel serves as backup protection, while the interior panel provides final defense and prevents passenger interference. The small hole, called a bleed hole, balances air pressure between middle and outer panes while preventing fogging and frost formation. Those red or black triangles you see along cabin walls aren't decorative either. They mark optimal viewing positions for crew members to inspect wings and engines for potential problems. Airlines use various chime patterns to communicate important information during flights. A single chime might indicate upcoming turbulence or simply mean the pilot wants coffee. 2 consecutive chimes typically signal the aircraft is approaching 10,000 feet. 3 or more chimes suggest serious problems like medical emergencies or extreme turbulence warnings. If you hear rapid, continuous chiming, it's time to pay attention because something significant is happening. The class system on airplanes creates interesting dynamics that most passengers never see. While first-class marketing emphasizes luxury amenities like private suites and premium champagne, the actual differences between first-class and business-class services are surprisingly minimal. Both classes often receive high-quality multi-course meals served on fine china, plush bedding, and sometimes complimentary pajamas. Many airlines now focus on maximizing business class offerings while considering eliminating first class entirely. The price differences are staggering. Business class tickets typically cost twice as much as economy, while first class can run 6 times the economy price. Given the minimal service differences, that money might be better spent on destination hotel upgrades. Here's something that will blow your mind about long-haul flights. Flight attendants have secret sleeping quarters hidden above passenger cabins. Those mysterious doors that look like storage compartments actually lead to narrow staircases accessing rest compartments. These hidden rooms contain beds with pillows, duvets, and safety belts for crew members to catch some sleep during extended flights. Luxury carriers like Singapore Airlines provide silk pillowcases and private cabins for their crew members. Pilots get even better accommodations, with private quarters featuring 2 sleeping compartments, business class seats, closets, and private bathrooms. These controlled rest periods are carefully scheduled, with crew members awakened by interphone calls when break time ends. The importance of well-rested pilots cannot be overstated, especially considering some alarming statistics. When surveyed by the British Airline Pilots Association, 84% of pilots admitted that tiredness had compromised their flying ability. Even more concerning, 56% confessed to falling asleep while controlling aircraft. In 2021, one pilot fell asleep for 40 minutes during a commercial flight from Cairns to Redcliffe in Australia, accidentally overshooting his destination by 70 miles. While modern autopilot systems maintain altitude and basic flight functions, sleeping pilots create dangerous situations during emergencies when immediate human intervention becomes necessary. These statistics definitely make my list of reasons to grip armrests tightly during flights. Let's address an uncomfortable but important topic: in-flight deaths. While extremely rare, passengers occasionally pass away during flights, and cabin crews must handle these situations with professionalism and discretion. When someone dies mid-flight, crews typically wait until reaching the final destination before removing the body. Sometimes airlines offer deceased passengers final upgrades to quieter first-class cabins. If no space is available for relocation, crew members cover the body with blankets after ensuring proper seatbelt security for other passengers' safety. Singapore Airlines took this preparation to another level by installing special compartments on their Airbus A340-500 aircraft specifically designed to store bodies during flights. These corpse cupboards made sense for planes flying the world's longest regular passenger route, Singapore to New York's JFK Airport, taking approximately 18 hours and 40 minutes. Airport security measures extend far beyond what passengers typically see. Those seemingly random additional security checks aren't actually random at all. Computer algorithms analyze passenger behavior patterns, booking methods, and travel histories to flag potentially suspicious individuals. Cash payments, last-minute bookings, and unusual itineraries all contribute to these assessments. The passenger name record system we discussed earlier plays a crucial role in this process, allowing authorities to cross-reference travelers against various databases and watch lists. While most flagged passengers pose no actual threat, the system helps identify genuine security risks among millions of daily travelers. Weather remains one of aviation's most unpredictable challenges. Beyond the hailstorms and lightning strikes we mentioned, wind conditions at different altitudes can create fascinating phenomena. Jet streams can either speed up or significantly slow down flights depending on direction, sometimes changing flight times by hours. Pilots constantly adjust routes to take advantage of favorable winds or avoid dangerous conditions. Turbulence, while uncomfortable, rarely poses serious safety threats to modern aircraft. Planes undergo rigorous stress testing that subjects them to forces far beyond what they'll encounter in normal operations. The flexing you might notice in wings during rough weather is actually by design, allowing aircraft to absorb and distribute stress rather than breaking under pressure. The aviation industry's attention to detail extends to seemingly minor elements. Those life vests under your seat get regularly inspected and replaced according to strict schedules. Oxygen masks undergo similar maintenance protocols, ensuring they'll function properly if needed. Flight attendants receive extensive training on emergency procedures that passengers never see, from handling fires to managing passenger medical emergencies. Even airline cleaning procedures follow incredibly detailed protocols. Between flights, crews sanitize surfaces, replace seat covers when necessary, and inspect safety equipment. During overnight stops, more extensive cleaning occurs, including deep sanitization of bathrooms, galley areas, and air filtration systems. The psychology of flying affects passengers in ways they rarely consider. Cabin pressure changes can impact alcohol absorption, making drinks more potent at altitude. This is why flight attendants often limit alcohol service and monitor passenger consumption more carefully than ground-based establishments. Dehydration from low cabin humidity also contributes to faster intoxication and more severe hangovers. Airlines carefully design lighting systems to help passengers adjust to different time zones and reduce jet lag effects. Modern aircraft use LED systems that can simulate natural daylight patterns, gradually shifting color temperatures to match destination time zones. These subtle adjustments help reset passengers' circadian rhythms during long-haul flights. The economics of aviation create interesting incentives for airlines to maximize efficiency while maintaining safety standards. Fuel costs represent major operational expenses, so airlines constantly optimize flight paths, altitudes, and speeds to minimize consumption. Sometimes this means taking longer routes that use favorable winds or flying at slightly slower speeds to reduce fuel burn. Maintenance schedules for commercial aircraft follow incredibly strict regulations, with certain components requiring replacement or inspection after specific flight hours or calendar periods, regardless of apparent condition. Airlines maintain detailed records of every part and system, ensuring nothing exceeds its certified operational limits. The global nature of aviation requires coordination between numerous countries and regulatory bodies. International flights must comply with regulations from departure and arrival nations, plus any countries whose airspace they cross. This complexity explains why some flight routes seem inefficient, as they navigate around restricted airspace or comply with varying national requirements. Technology continues revolutionizing aviation safety and efficiency. Modern aircraft collect thousands of data points during every flight, analyzing engine performance, weather conditions, fuel consumption, and system operations. This information helps predict maintenance needs and optimize future flight operations. As we've seen throughout this exploration, the aviation industry operates with layers of complexity and safety measures that most passengers never imagine. From hidden sleeping quarters to secret codes on boarding passes, from the science behind terrible airplane food to the sobering realities of pilot fatigue, flying involves far more than simply getting from point A to point B. The next time you board an aircraft, remember these revelations. That cheerful flight attendant might have just woken up from a nap in a secret compartment above your head. Those chimes you hear carry specific meanings beyond simple seatbelt reminders. The food you're eating has been specially modified to compensate for your impaired taste buds, and the pilots up front might be actively avoiding colleagues they can't stand. Despite all these behind-the-scenes complexities, air travel remains remarkably safe and efficient. The industry's commitment to safety protocols, rigorous training standards, and continuous technological improvements has created a transportation system that, while not perfect, successfully moves billions of passengers annually with an excellent safety record. So buckle up, put on those noise-canceling headphones to improve your meal experience, and appreciate the incredible engineering and human coordination that makes modern flight possible. And remember, if you ever find mysterious blue ice in your backyard near an airport, definitely don't give it a taste test.